Now then, welcome back to Head Pop, the new and improved Head Pop with your host RareEddie1, new and improved for your benefit, for you that maybe didn't like me in the past. I'm new and improved. Less swearing, less profanity, less being down, less negative. We're going to try and bring love and joy back to the world, in my little corner of the world. We're back. I'm back. I'm just like Spares. We're back. I'm back. Yes, there's going to be less swearing. If there's a film and TV series out there, comic book, game I don't like, I probably won't cover it. I might mention it if it's getting up there, but I probably won't cover it. I'm just going to cover stuff I love and enjoy, and hopefully I can bring love and enjoyment back to you guys, and just be open and honest and just be my authentic self. That's all I can be. I'm drinking a pop. So I've changed things up yet again. We're still going to keep doing the tier lists and the quiz at the start, and we're going to critique our good friend Tucker's critique. We're not dissing him. We're not making we might make fun of him, but we're going to critique his tier list. But yes, a little rant. If you out there, you got someone you love, and you know things are rocky, just try a little bit harder. I say try a little bit harder. I've lost someone very special to me, and a broken heart. It's awful. It sucks. It doesn't get any easier. Doesn't get any better. The beautiful Vicky ended it with me, and that it is what it is. I have a broken heart, and I've got to carry on. And what it is what I hope she's happy, and that's it. That's all you'll hear from that. But I lost someone special, and I'm gonna just try and carry on, and just she helped me be a better person, and she helped me find Jesus and God and my outlook on life. She helped massively with that, so thank you. Soppy rant out of the way. Let's get back to Head Pop.
Human feelings expressed by a human.
I'm not really gonna. The woke stuff's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. It's what it is, But like I said, I'm just gonna cover stuff I like and I enjoy.
I'm over it, Sharon. I'm seriously over it.
We're going to continue still what's in the box, and tonight is going to be a quick episode. I say that I think it runs for 2 hours, but tonight is going to be a shorter episode, and I've got what's in the box. I've got some great what's in the boxes to come, but this one is actually in a box.
A number. I am a man. And
it's opened, obviously, but it's upside down. Because that's where the open tabs are. But yes, Lego, baby. Lego. And here it is. Ta-da! Look at that little arcade thing. Oh, it's awesome. It is awesome. Well, I'm not so keen on it. You might not be able, it's got a couple adult things and a couple things for the kids. It's got a couple of things for the adult. It's got a 69, but then it's also got a 67,
The dread pirate Steve being no man's debt. I'll make a barter with you, cruising our star.
Dirty buggers. Now, I've edited that because I did swear, and I'm trying not to swear on this, but look at this. Inside, it opens up, and it's quite detailed inside as well. I don't know if you... It's awesome. Actually, really good build. Really good build. What's in the box is over. Now, let's get to critiquing our good friend Tucker's tier list. And then we will, we will create our tier list, and then we'll critique our good friend Tucker's tier list. So let me put myself in the corner.
I'll do better.
So we are doing UK shop tier list maker, and I'm only going to put 5 I might actually, we got, how many? We got quite a few actually, yes. I might put 7 in my top, in my S tier, and a 2 bonus in the A. So, I've got the windows open, so hopefully we don't hear any shenanigans going outside. So, we're going to go to my top, my S tier. And it's going to be fairly easy. Tesco. Tesco is going to go into my S tier. Shop there every week. Same with Aldi. I shop there every week, so that's in my S tier. Now there's a couple like you got the Entertainer, you got Smiths. Both do Legos. Aldi, Argos does Legos as well. I got lost there for a while. HMV, I do enjoy HMV. It does do comic books, more graphic novels, but it does do some. WA Smith, same again. It does do comic books, but not the greatest. Not the greatest of selection. It's just basically the mainstream ones. Game, I do like Game actually, so that's going up there. That's S tier. Iceland, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Homebase, Poundland. You may hear cars. I do apologise. I'll try and muffle it out. WH Smith, because they do a few things I do like in there. It's WH Smith. If you don't know what it is, it's like a book / stationery / card / like stationery stuff and book stuff. That's what it basically is. That maybe a bit like Target for you Americans, maybe a little smaller Target obviously. So what we got 4. We have 4. I'm gonna put HMV in there as well. I do like HMV. And Curry's electronics. So we've got 2, or we've got 6. We can put another one, baby. We can put another one. And what am I going to do? What am I going to spoil us with? We're going to go M&S, posh, upmarket. If you want a decent pizza, go to Tesco. No, I mean, if you want some decent food, go to M&S. Right. In our bonus tier, Argos is I find it very expensive. I do find it very expensive. I don't know I can't remember what that one is. Foot Locker. It's a shoe shop. They do have JDs, but it's like where Sports Direct is there. I might go. It's quite hard now. I might go. Oh, the Works. I do enjoy going in the Works, but I might go Foot Locker and Sports Direct. Yeah. Our Sports Direct has a few shops in it. It's one of them shop shares. It's got Game, it's got Evans Cycles, it's got some other stuff. Right, the rest. So let's get the ones I don't like. So I'm not keen on. So we've got a Pepco and we've got a Pepco. And we've got a Poundland, which also has a Pepco in it. I'm gonna go. Oh, this is gonna be hard. There's not anything I don't really like, to be honest. There's gonna be one I don't like. I might just put the Calvin Klein because it's expensive. And but you're saying M&S was expensive, but clothing. This is clothing. Waterstones. Never really been in one, so I don't know. Here's just like W.H. Smith. We've got another Calvin Klein. Well, there's the don't know. Oh, don't know. Waterstones, don't know. There we go. F is we don't like and don't know. Don't know, obviously, don't know. I don't really know, and I've never actually been in dedicated Pepco's. I have been in McCoy's and Nissa, but you're grateful when you actually want a shop and it's like a late on the Sunday and you're like, oh no, I really need a shop. You're grateful you see a McCoy, a McCall's and a Nissa. Yeah, they're always open. So I'm actually going to put them two in a B tier because they do come in clutch when you're like, oh, I really need some stuff. B&M, I'm going to put in B tier again, and same with Home Bargains. I have seen it here somewhere. Home Bargains, where have you gone? Poundland there, that's a similar thing. Poundland, it says what it says on the tin. Everything's a pound, but it's not. It's either £1.50 or £2. But where's Home Bargains? That's a fancy looking shop. That is a fancy looking shop. These are all like your bargain shops. For Americans, it's like your Family Dollar store. And I think that's Phoenix, Family Dollar. Arizona, sorry. It's like your... what shop is it like in America? Maybe it is a bit like Target, them ones. Yeah, maybe it is your Target. I'm trying. There was a shop I used to like going into. What was similar to it had clothes, but it did have like food and like garden furniture in. I want to say Walmart, but Walmart's like your Tesco's and Aldi. I'm lost. It's lost. Wilco. I love the Wilco. Unfortunately, we don't have one in my town anymore. Asda, living. Well, you live in Asda. I don't actually know because I've never been to live in Asda. I guess that's like the furniture thing. Where do you got your Asda? Yeah. Iceland, yeah. Co-op, no. I've been in a Co-op a few times. The ones I've been in, I don't really want to say anything bad. I just didn't like it. There were reasons why I didn't like it. Not people, not customers. Shoe Zone, they're D tier. Waitrose, D tier. Not really been in once. Smiths, we'll put that in C. Argos in C. Entertainer in B. Our Tesco's as a Entertainer. Boots, we'll put that in C. Hole in the Barrett, C as well. Premium, they're a D. I don't really shop in a Primark. I've been in a few times. Lidl. I prefer Aldi myself. Lidl has baked goods. Aldi doesn't. Well, freshly baked goods. Sorry. JD's. It's. I'll put it there. Home Base and B&Q. They can both go there. I have no idea what it is. IKEA. I've never actually been to an IKEA, so I don't know. H&M. Never been to a H&M, so I don't know. But Works. I like the Works. Sainsbury's. Yeah, and Morrison's. Yeah. So, we're going to share this on Twitter. I've already shared it once. I did this about a month ago. Lost the footage, and yes. So, we're redoing it. So, this will be a very different list to what I did.
I watched it, yes.
And now, we will critique our good friend Tucker's tier list and maker. I've already got it open. Here we go. So, our good friend Tucker, bless him, he put Marks and Spencer's, which I did put that in my S tier, and Smith's Toys. Argos has got an A, Tesco's got an A, Waitrose in A, and Iceland in A. Tesco's wants to be a bit higher. I can maybe agree with some of them. It's B. It's got B&M, B&Q, Sainsbury's, Morrison's, IKEA, Co-op, Home Bargains, Aldi. Yeah. Then his CT has got Asda's, Curry's, Lidl, Sports Direct, Nissa, JD. Nissa, I think, wants to be a bit higher because they do come in handy when you are needing a shop in the middle of nowhere and you just turn a corner and you got a Nissa or McCoy's and Coles. And then he's got his Entertaining D, and then his FT, he's got Wilco, Home Base, Poundland, The Works, and McCall's. Then he doesn't know. I don't know that one, to be honest. A Pep, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, I've liked it. We've loved it and we critiqued it. It's not a bad list. You get one of them, Tucker, my good old friend. Right, let's come out of that and let's do classic movies again. I have done this, but the footage was gone, and it was about a month ago, so I've probably forgotten. Hopefully I've forgotten. I say that. Hopefully I've remembered. I'll get all right, but I probably won't. So we're gonna play. I've enjoyed doing these. So I hope you enjoy too. Play solo. I'm solo now. What is the name of the protagonist in The Matrix? It is Neo. Boom. These are quick fire questions. Who directed the movie Pulp Fiction? Quentin Tarantino. Here's your bar. What is the name of the actor who played Forrest Gump? Well, it is a Tom, but it is Tom Hanks. Who played the character of Indiana Jones in the Indiana Jones franchise? Harrison Ford. Boom. There's a couple really obscure ones coming up soon. What is the name of the Titanic's captain in the movie Titanic? This is one I don't know. I think it was that one. No, Captain Smith. Bugger. Oh well. See? Who directed the movie Jaws? Steven. What is the name of the protagonist in the movie The Silence of the Lamb? Well, I want to say it's this, but I think it's Clarice. Yes, Clarice. It's Clarice. Who voiced the character of Darth Vader in Star Wars franchise? Well, it's the great James L. Jones. The great. What is the name of the protagonist movie in The Shawshank Redemption? This is Andy Dufresne. I don't know that one because I've never really seen that film. Who directed the movie Goodfellas? Well, it's Martin Scorsese. What is the name of the protagonist in the movie Fight Club? Ooh. I think it's the narrator. Yes. Yeah, because he doesn't actually have a name. Who played the character of John McClane in Die Hard? Bruce. Good old Bruce. Brucey Bruce. What is the name of the protagonist in the movie Godfather? Well, it's Michael Corleone. Who directed the movie E.T.? Steven Spielberg. What is the name of the protagonist in the movie Lion King? Simba. Who played the character of Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Robbie Downey Jr. He was made for that role. What is the name of the protagonist in the movie Pulp Fiction? Ooh. I can't remember now. Vincent. Who directed the movie Jurassic Park? Ooh. Steven, again. Who directed the movie Silence of the Lambs? Oh, I'm not sure on this one. Nah. And, I scored 15 out of 19. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I think I may have struggled. I think last time I might have got 13. But let's share our score on Twitter. Let's share it, baby. So I got 1. So you can see me ticks. So let us share this with our good friends Tucker and ZOST. I don't think they've had a go at this yet. I could be wrong. So there we go. Now, if I go in my home or my profile, sorry, you'll see it there, and then so I got one in the middle wrong, but I got 2 at the end wrong. Fair dues. So I got 4 wrong that time. I got 4 wrong that time. Well, who would be a monkey's uncle? Not me anyway. Let us get to the show. So we are talking now. I have loved this show. I have loved this show so much. Absolute so much. I have loved this show. Let me just check my blood sugars before I continue. New man here, folks. New man and new device. I have Omnipod. Ooh, well done, me.
Not me.
So I've just absolutely been in love with Frieren. I have just finished rewatching the second season, and what I might do, I've got a few things that I want to watch, and I can watch now, but what I want to do at some point is watch season 1 all the way to season 2. Obviously not, it won't be non-stop, but I want to do that because I have loved this program. Amazing program. Fantasy, amazing. It's I'm working on the video is fantasy dying in the West, and my answer is maybe. But if we look to the east when the sun rises, and fantasy is taking a load. It's taking a load of elements from Western fantasy and Western media, and it's just putting it in, and it's doing it so much better. Frieren season 2, fantastic. Let's see what it's got the score on Rotten Tomatoes. 100 from the critics. I generally don't listen to critics, but 87% on the actual all audience. 87%. That is fantastic. That is good. Word of mouth is pretty good as well. Such a beautifully made show. Episodes 1 all the way to 10 are fantastic. I would say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Mr. Stoke is very much in the limelight in this season. Very much in the limelight. So if you liked Stark, whatever you want, Stark, if you like that character and you think season 1 you didn't get the screen time you wish you had, it very much gets it in this season. Now, it's not taken away from Fern and Frieren, who have magical seasons again. It's just such a beautifully made show. Absolutely beautiful. It's getting a bit late, and I'm like, I don't want to be going for long. But Frieren, I'm going to be doing some videos on Frieren soon, because that's how much I love this show. But Frieren Beyond Journey's End gets a promising season 3 update. Comic book, generally don't go to this site. It used to be a really good site, but now it's more divided more politically. If you vote one way, you're not welcome, and if you vote the other way, you're welcome. I don't like that. I don't like that. We should all be welcome. But Frieren Beyond Journey's End is one of the biggest fantasies anime of the 2020s. Now, when I started watching this, I thought Frieren had maybe taken from Dungeon Meshi and Delicious in Dungeon. But it turns out this came out a couple of years before Delicious in Dungeons. So Delicious in Dungeon maybe took a little bit from here and from Frieren, but both Delicious in Dungeon is slightly grabs it more, but I would be happy watching both, to be honest. Happy watching either or, but Delicious in Dungeon just gets it because of the food, the humour, but it's just got the edge. But Frieren it's so simple, but in that simplicity, it's just so mind-blowing how beautifully and complex it actually is for something so simple. 3 people walking, adventurers, taking on demons and monsters, and they're just taking on demons and monsters. But that seems like the secondary part of the show. It's just superb. It's a superb watch. Really is a superb watch. And if you're struggling to, I don't know what to watch, I would highly recommend Frieren. Highly recommend Frieren. In season 1, episodes 1 to 4, you may have to power through. Might be a bit of a drag, but it's really, really worth it. Really worth it. But anyway, so, and it's all set to return with season 3 next year. Fantastic. Same with Delicious in Dungeon, I think, is coming out next year. Fans are already hyped up about the upcoming season since it's expected to adapt the best manga arc so far. I've only seen a couple of copies of the manga. I saw loads of Delicious in Dungeon manga, which I have something. But yeah, the mages, the warriors, the heroes, the priests, it's all fantastic. The second season reached its conclusion with a major cliffhanger. Yes, it teases the most powerful obstacle in Frieren's journey. The latest season adapted the continued travels and the Divine Revolter arc, which was superb. The Divine Revolter, badass demon, and I don't think that's swearing, badass demon. 4 sword wielding mother effer. Following Frieren's party after Fern became a first class mage. Yes, Fern is now a first class mage, and you're like, who's Fern? Well, she's a badass. Fern and Frieren, badass mages, female mages. Now that the party has finally entered the Northern Plateau, it's evident why only qualified mages are expected to travel across the region. The land is full of dangerous monsters, even after the defeat of the Demon King. So, in season 1 and in season 2, you'll hear Frieren flashback to first party 80 years before Frieren's Beyond Journey End. The party of heroes, Himmel, Heiter, and Himmelheiter, and it's on the tip of my tongue. The warrior. What's his name? I really wanted to remember. I saw it down here. Eisen. I can't remember how to say it in there, but yeah. I highly recommend this show. And I will be doing some dedicated videos to Frieren. So, beware. When I put some more time into this, I have time now, so I can be putting more time. And I can hopefully go up a notch. So, that's what I'm going to... I don't really want to go into spoilers for season 3. And it's got massive rave reviews on Indeed, and Rotten Tomatoes. Indeed's a job thing, and you numpty. IMDb. Indeed. Yeah, probably has got some high ratings on Indeed. Now,
A number. I am a man. And
but Supergirl. I really enjoyed this film. It tugged on my heartstrings. I didn't really connect with the dog. I'm sorry. The CGI was quite off-putting. But the film itself was a throwback to Guardians of the Galaxy. I know James Gunn directed Guardians of the Galaxy, but it just was a throwback, and I really enjoyed this film. I found it more either tugging on my heartstrings or, making me sort of chuckle. Now, I wouldn't say it's the greatest film out there. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of things wrong with this film. There's a lot of things wrong with this film, especially if you know your comics. You know Supergirl, you know Superman. There is quite a bit wrong. But I'm not focusing on that. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed Millie Alcock as Supergirl. She was very melancholy. I wish she was Supergirl. Superwoman. I do. I don't like her when she's drunk and in a trench coat. I like Happy. But other than that, I couldn't say it was a bad film. I couldn't. There's things wrong with it. There is things wrong with it. And I would understand why people don't like this film. I do. But again, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to give my authentic review. And I enjoyed it. Some of the action scenes were good. There's some silly mistakes. Supergirl wouldn't do that, but that's in or there. It's not doing well with critics, but audience 75%. I think if we're going here, our audience, I think it goes 75. Top critics goes down to 51. Again, I don't listen to critics. But unfortunately, this film says there, and it's 5 days ago, Supergirl is a box office catastrophe. How can Marvel and DC save the superhero movie? Well, people say superhero fatigue. No, unfortunately, there isn't superhero fatigue. I'm not buying. There isn't superhero fatigue. Well, maybe No, it isn't. It's bad movie fatigue. And people have just, we'll do a Superman film. We'll do a Supergirl film. We'll do an Eternals film. They have built-in audiences. They're a surefire hit. Shang-Chi, the surefire hit. But then you got the actors coming out and dissing fans. And you got writers just completely taking your beloved IP and rewriting it because we need to deconstruct Superman yet again. Why not take a risk? Do what they did in the 80s and the 70s. Take a risk. There's so much comic books out there. You could take a risk on an amazing Supergirl arc or Superman arc, but they don't. They need safe, predictable. But safe and predictable isn't doing it. Normies are walking away. The true comic book nerd, basically the writers and the actors poo on them because they think they wrote a certain way, which is wrong again. Or an actor is getting critiqued for the performance. People build a picture of Supergirl in their head. They've read the comics, they've seen the cartoons, and they've got an idea of what Supergirl is. And then Millie, I thought, did a fantastic role, but some really nerds out there that know Supergirl inside and out will be like, no, that wasn't an authentic take on Supergirl. There is them fans out there. I know a lot of them fans. And it's a lot. Yeah, it is what it is. Review: Supergirl is not the disaster its low box office suggests. So why is there a low box office? I agree. I don't think it's a disaster. I enjoyed the film. I did. I think normies are not coming to watch it. Maybe they saw the trailer and just, this reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. And if a little bit know what Superman and DC is and Iron Man and what Marvel is, right, well, this looks like Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't have to pay to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. I've either got it on DVD or Blu-ray or, on a streaming site. Because it really, really is. It takes a lot from Guardians of the Galaxy. The trench coat, the Walkman, the headphones, the 80s music I love. 90s music I love. The lone wolf in a trench coat, headphones on, listening to music, getting drunk. It sounds like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's not. It's Supergirl. Supergirl. Anyway, I did have one more. Actually, I enjoyed I did enjoy Supergirl. And it's not doing great at the box office. It's really not doing great at all, unfortunately. DC Supergirl officially makes box office history. This isn't good. There you go. It is no secret that Supergirl has generated a lot of discussion since its release. Now the DCU's latest film officially made box office history. It's basically bombed at the box office. Right, if it's another pay site, although not the good kind, again, I'm going to have to sort my windows out because I can't read that. Creating a cinematic universe isn't easy. DC knows better. Anyone back in 2013 attempt. Man, I love Man of Steel. I absolutely love Man of Steel. So where Supergirl had the third worst second week drop at the box office for DC as a whole. That's not good. So Joker had an 81% drop. Steel had a 77, and then Supergirl 78. Flash at 72. Suicide Squad 71. Batman vs Superman 69%. I really love that film. Green Lantern and Suicide Squad. DC hasn't really, it's not known for its cinematic universe, unfortunately. Now, what did Kotaku say? Supergirl reportedly had competing screenings for different cuts. Okay, not sure. So, the second film I wanted to discuss was Spielberg's Disclosure Day. It's making some wonder. Will we have real disclosure soon? Now, I will cover this in my other podcast, RareEddie1 Talks, where I talk all things weird, wonderful, and strange, paranormal, UFOs, aliens, and all things cryptid. But this film, I really enjoyed this film. Really enjoyed Disclosure Day. I wouldn't say if you're into alien films and you're a Steven Spielberg fan, watch it at the cinema. If you're not, maybe wait until a streaming service. Maybe wait. Again, the friend I went with, I looked over a couple of times. He was yawning. I'm pretty sure he's fallen asleep at a couple of pints. And he likes most of the films I like, but this was a step too far, I think, for him. I was invested from the get-go with the... I love all that stuff. I love the conspiracy. I love the alien. I love Disclosure. But this, I don't think the normies will get this. And if you love Close Encounters of the Third Kind, you'll love this. If you don't, you won't. Or again, maybe it's probably not in cinemas anymore, but maybe you don't really need to watch it in the big screen. Wait until it comes out on a streaming service. Don't waste your money. Wait until it comes out on a streaming service. It's a fantastic film. I would definitely highly recommend it on the little screen at home. Highly recommend. Great film. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Exceptional film. Exceptional film. I really enjoyed it. And what's her name? Emily Blunt. Emily, is it Emily Blunt? Yeah. Amazing. Josh O'Connor, amazing it. The only thing I didn't like was Colin Firth. I didn't like, he wasn't the correct person for that role. I'm sorry, I like Colin, he's a great actor. But he wasn't the correct person for that film, for that role, sorry. I would have maybe said, now, to have an actor from the United Kingdom to play that role? No. Idris Elba would probably have done it better. Tom Hardy. You're looking for that shady, that FBI guy smoking a cigarette in the back, like in the old X-Files, where he's in the shadow and he's got a fag in his mouth. And he's the one controlling. That's not the role, because that's the role, but it's not the role, if you know what I mean. This is basically, it feels like this is a skunk work corporation, and he's like the lead, and he's effed up on a couple of things, and he might have to get the military involved. But essentially, he's the shadowy government overseer. All the other actors were fantastic in this, in the roles, all of them. But I'm trying to think who would maybe done a better job. Maybe Hugh Grant. But then, if I'm thinking American actors, American actors. Actually, the guy from Westworld, the robot guy, not Ford. What's his name? He was in Batman. He was Commissioner Gordon in Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman. Let me go in this and...
I'm over it, Sharon. I'm seriously over it.
Actually, he would... Both of these actors, Ed Harris and Jeffrey Wright, would actually play a good, shady... Different types of shady and government overseer. But Colin is the only thing that sort of didn't put me off. But I didn't like it. Now, I love this film. Dark Waters. I don't think I've seen Dark Waters. Badlands, and never seen Bad. If you don't like Arrival, yeah, maybe don't watch it. I love Arrival. Forrest Whitaker. He would actually be a good shady character. He could have maybe played a good Noah Scallion. Anyway, Disclosure Day, 9 out of 10. RareEddie1 gives it 9 out of 10. Fantastic. If you can watch it, get yourself watching it. If you can wait until streaming service. I'm going to put myself big screen and we're going to end tonight's show. It is a quick show. It's getting a bit later than what I thought. I don't want to be up all night. So I'm going to put myself big screen and we're going to end tonight's show, baby.
Human feelings expressed by a human.
So, that is Head Pop. We are back, baby. Spares are back. And we're back. I'm back. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like. Please hit the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions. Are you going to watch these films? Frieren, highly recommend. If you just want to chat, get in touch with me. I'm going to be creating more content. I have found God and Jesus again. So I'm hopefully going to be making content for that. I've really loved drawing. So, what I really love drawing it is verses and quotes and stories from the Bible. And I might concentrate on doing that in a couple of my episodes dedicated to God and Jesus. But again, like I said at the start of the show, if you got someone you love, and maybe you've not told them you loved them in a while, go and tell them you love them. Go and look into their beautiful eyes for a little bit longer. You know, appreciate their kiss a little bit longer. Give them a bit of a bigger hug, a longer hug, because you just don't know. You just don't know. And that's going for a man that's going through a breakup, going through a broken heart. Don't lose that. If you've got it, don't lose it. Try. Obviously, yeah, things do end. Unfortunately, things do end. And unfortunately, I don't want to admit it to myself, but I'm pretty sure my relationship was going to end. Unfortunately, I miss her. I love her. But but it is what it is. So please, if you've got someone out there you love, give them a little bit more attention. Give them a big old kiss. And just hold on to that love a little bit longer. Anyway, that's the last time I'm going to talk about that. I just... New and improved me. New and improved RareEddie1 talks head pop. And I just wanted to be honest and open. And yes, I didn't need to share that with you guys. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm RareEddie1. Peace.